So what's in that difference, and I love the metaphor with the radio station, that was perfect. What's the flaw in my thinking that makes me want to either join them in their vibration or makes me think they should join me?
Not quite as developed as will be within you one day, understanding of the power and the value of diversity.
Thank you for that.
Because the more ingredients you have, the more refined your creation is. Isn't it? In other words, the more details that you can put into the mix, then the more specific ways you can please yourself, you see.
Yeah.
So it is an embracing of difference. So do you want to give us a specific example?
So for example, like in the big networking events or big events like this, I love people and I want to connect with people. And there are some times when I can sense the difference in emotional resonance within myself. And so part of me is like stay and connect and join them or just leave.
But here's something really worth understanding.
Yeah.
Every person is having a now moment in which they are allowing or disallowing the full presence of who they really are. So if you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you rendezvous with someone who isn't, If you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you rendezvous with somebody who's turned in, tapped in, turned on, you're going to have a wonderful moment. Yeah. So if you could identify their stance and your stance, not as good, bad, right, or wrong, but as aligned, and to the degree that you're aligned, you're resonating. We've been talking about the power of the present, and we've been really emphasizing here today because we want you to feel the fun of how fast things manifest. Everyone's reflecting back to you, not where they are vibrationally, but where you are vibrationally.
Some part of me.
Well, the present in other words, when we say to you that how you feel is fast. In other words, the manifestation is fast on the heels of how you feel. So if someone's not having any of you, then it's a reflection of where you are vibrating in relationship to them more than any other thing. In other words, let's say that you're feeling. You've been beating the drum of that a little bit. You've identified it, you've articulated it, that people often don't get you. And you've even got more detailed about it. You say things like, it might be just because my vibration is so high and a lot of people aren't. Or it might be because I have specific things that I like to think about that are more unique than what everybody wants to think about. So you've been beating the drum of your uniqueness or your level of frequency, but mostly of your notice that you don't resonate with everybody in the way that you would like to. So that's your vibration that you've been practicing long enough that it's a belief.
Got it.
So you're walking around manifesting that everywhere you go. Because everybody that you rendezvous with on that subject has to meet you on the level of your greatest expectation. So then you say, oh, I'm like Esther, I'm just now getting this. Been a while, but I'm finally getting it. So rather than me trying to find something in them that connects me to the vortex, I'm just going to do such vortex work that now I start affecting manifestations. So you don't resonate with someone and you take the hit of it, and you don't resonate with somebody else and you take the hit of it, and then you go general and you say, well, there's got to be somebody in this room that I resonate with, and it's not my job to resonate with all of them anyway, and I sure love being here with all of them, and diversity is really a good thing, and I wouldn't expect everybody to meet me on the same level that I am. If that were the case, every moment of my life would be chaos, because we'd all be clamoring together and trying to have an experience. It's good that it just comes in the way that it does, and I have so many wonderful experiences. I've met so many dear people. I have so many lifelong friends that I've met in networking and social and events. And I know that I'm a good conversationalist, and I love people so much. And I love getting to know people. I love cracking that nut and finding out who they are and what makes them tick. And I adore saying just the right thing at just the right time. Nothing is more pleasing to me than to be the uplifter that I was born to be. And now you've had this moment with yourself and you're all tuned in, and someone will walk into your experience and will reflect to you the work you just did. A manifestation fast on the heels of the Vortex work.
Nice. Very nice.
And that will give you knowing. These are just words. That will give you knowing. When you start noticing who's coming up and accepting it as what you're reflecting out, and then noticing who's coming up and accepting it as what you're reflecting out, and then deliberately reflecting out something different. Why? Because it feels better to reflect that than to notice that, and then watch what happens. It's amazing how quickly, how immediately, how instantaneously manifestations are now. You see, when we talk about the buffer of time, it makes it sound like you're out there vibrating and tomorrow or the next day or next year, something's going to manifest that reflects that. No, it's now. How am I doing now? How am I doing now? How am I doing now? Well, are you laughing? Are you loving? Are you praising? Are you singing? Are you dancing? Are you worried? Are you pensive? Are you frustrated? How you doing now? How you doing now? How you doing now? Everybody's reflecting it back. This how you're doing. 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 I think I'll take a nap.
Where does the need to be right fit into all of this?
From a deep-seated knowledge that you are. From such a sustained and abiding knowledge of your true worthiness.
I'm missing something. The need to be right in what you're saying?
Well, your inner being knows your value and your goodness, which you are translating into rightness.
Ooh, nice.
In other words, when someone in physical form calls you right, it's because you've met their criteria. Did you ever learn a subject and learned the precise words that they wanted to hear back just because that's the only way they would say you're right? It's what testing in the school system's all about. Learn the answer that they want to give you. Don't use your own brain. Don't figure it out from a different perspective. Read what's in the book, learn what's in the book, memorize what's in the book, and tell them what's in the book, and they'll call you right, you see. And so you've sort of been trained that way. If someone holds you as their object of attention and they're appreciating you, it feels really good. So you kind of want to stand on your head to get more of that. But that trains you little by little away from this guidance system that is so right for you, because it's the expanded version of you, you see. So when you said, so our answer was so good about how that feeling that I'm right is from a knowledge that you are, that you're right and you're good, and that well-being is yours, and that, in other words, you know that. And so what's interesting is you're running around trying to get people to reflect that to you who aren't in the vicinity and therefore don't have the power to give it to you. It's like asking the doctor who has diagnosed you and believes in your illness to give you good news. Well, tell me something that will make me feel better. Well, I don't believe in false hope. I can't do that. You see, there's the capacity to do that isn't there. You're looking for love. You're looking for right. You're looking for alignment. You're looking for confirmation of your rightness in all the wrong places, you see. The only place to find it is in the vortex where it is, and you'll get it every time. Every time.
Awesome.
Every time.
Okay.